Hello and welcome back. I'm People Joe and this is Workers and Resources Soviet Republic Season 8. I'm really excited because last time we already determined that we are making money, which means we can just take out more loans. As long as we're making money on those too, we are golden, and eventually we should be out of loans or out of space to take loans. Oh, there's a lot of traffic here. That's cool. Look at those vehicles. That maintenance is coming up. Honestly, ignore that bump. Ignore that bump, please. But honestly, it's very pretty. Like, the game, when you get used to the graphics, the style of this game, I think it's very pretty. And I know that not everyone agrees with that, but I do. And that's the person that should matter here. We have some hazardous waste going somewhere, so that's some pollution right there. Where are you taking it? I think you're taking it here, which is wonderful because that guy is, well, you're dropping some. All right, why not? Let's speed this up a little bit because winter is here and nothing is going to move until, well, we're done with winter. So there's that. Rail distribution office has a little bit to go, and that's fine. What do we need to do? Well, we don't have a lot of money. Yes, we already knew that. We don't have a lot of money, so we have to figure out a couple things here and there. No workers, no mechanisms. That is fine. Cool. Yeah, we definitely don't want to actually snowplow this. So how about we put a no snowplow sign up here, because that guy should not be there. And it would be nice if it works if I put it here. I'm not convinced that it actually does work, but we're going to put it there anyways and see what happens. So, yeah, we got this going. What else are we going to do today? We're not going to be able to build... Ooh, this one is done. I didn't realize this one is done. No resources. Missing resources. We need... Turn you off. Nobody work here for a little while because we're not ready yet. We need some water. The water comes from out here. That one has to be turned on first. So how about we turn that on first? Sounds like a great plan. Should this be connected to our network or should this just be out here? Honestly, this will probably just get the smallest little wire and then we can build it and then it's nice and cheap and we're good to go. Yes, do that. Double speed, please, because reasons. Get both of these in the queue and highest priority. I don't think they're actually working on anything else right now, but I still need this done because we need that water to get here. With water, we also need crops and chemicals. Are we storing both of them in here? Not yet. We need some chemicals. 24 tons feels like a lot. Can we make this like 2%? Half of that? Yeah, 10 tons. That sounds like a lot better. And crops. And that's really all we need. And then sewage and everything else will just go away. So, can we start importing some of that stuff? I think this one, well, crops will be a problem, but chemicals we already load. We could start load, well, we don't want to get, oh, okay, I know what I'm doing here. Pause this just for a second and assign this guy and say, unload chemicals here. And then you should be good to go. And 30% is totally fine for the chemicals that we want. So, yeah, they should be good. And then we need some way to get crops in here, but we are getting to the critical mass of 2 trucks. Where's the other truck? Give me the other truck because we can use that to do the other things. Yes, you're moving this. I want you to be my crop mule. So instead of fabric, bring crops in, and then the rest is the same, and that should be fine then. And yeah, we should be in pretty good stuff. Yeah, that's what we're gonna go with. Okay, so they should be getting all their things done. We are importing more things, but we should be removing the fabric import. And I haven't done the math. This is more, I should have done the math, but I didn't. So let's do the math right now. What is our transfer ratio? 20 tons of crops and 0.5, so half a ton of chemicals. Half a ton of chemicals, about 500 bucks. 20 tons of crops is more than I thought. Hold on. Let me get my bearings here. 20 times 20, that is 20 times 23, it's about 400. So 400 bucks for this plus 500 bucks for this turns into 5 tons of fabric, and 5 tons of fabric goes for 2,500. So That's a pretty hefty turnaround that I'm saving there. So I can, for 500 bucks, I get 2,500 bucks back. So maybe fabric would be a better export. I'm doing something wrong here. Hold on. 500 bucks plus 500 bucks, so 1,000 bucks. For 1,000 bucks, I get 2,500 in return. So yeah, we're gonna save a lot of money here. I am excited about that. I'm very excited about that, actually. Some crops are already sitting here, some chemicals are sitting here. So I think we are in pretty good shape. The only thing we need is some water to get there, and this is not filling up yet, which tells me you guys haven't figured it out yet. So how about you guys figure it out? It's not expensive, you just have to build it. And it gives us a chance to look at something to do while winter is happening, which is wonderful. Why are you not building? What do you need? You're waiting for nothing, and you have 2 people sitting there. Bring a crane out here. I mean, come on. Yes, this stage does not allow any mechanisms to actually do something, but I'm guessing. Oh, a problem is we're getting the workers from the city, and they take quite a while to get out here. But 3, 2, 1, go! Water is coming in, so now we can turn this one on, and I do want it at 100%. Because we do have that need for workers. It is winter, so this number is a little higher. That one I'm not too worried about. What I am worried about is this. There's a bus coming. What is your... You didn't see season 7 probably because it was on Patreon, so some of you saw it. Thank you for supporting me. But most of you didn't. 1965. We are 5 years in. 5 years is about the cutoff when you have to start maintenance on things. So I guess it's that time. Yep, there's a new thing in town, which is maintenance for roads. So let's find the thing. We need this vehicle repair. We have a small, medium, and a large. Which one do we want? We have parking spots for vehicles 6, 3, and 2. 2 is probably not enough, but 2 to 3 is not really an update that I would count sufficient, potentially. Not sure. I would like to put that distribution office there, but we're just at 51%. That's not helpful. Let's do this. Students in auditorium, party officials. Oh, you're taking them from a thing that I want. Okay. Interesting. How are we doing here? 211. Yeah, we're fine. So whatever it was before is probably okay. What do I have here? Oh, okay. I can just fill this up, and then we should be in much better shape. Yeah, that's fine. 28 people. Sure. Get that done a little faster. But yes, we do need the maintenance shop. The maintenance shop does need workers and materials and access to other things. And you can place it so that other vehicles are all connected to it. So where should I put it? We have the bus drop-off right here. There's still some space over there that we could put a maintenance shop in there. And I don't hate that idea because we really don't have a lot of vehicles coming out here. But honestly, it's probably fine to put it right here because there is a range on these. They can go out and do things. And there, if I put you here, you're at least connected to the bus station there, and then the buses get repaired. That's worth something. I don't think that we're going to get anything else in here. I did want to put a police station down here at some point, but apparently we're just ignoring that part. I can't see if the road came down. The road came down. Cool. Let's assign this because we really need this. This has to happen. And it has to happen relatively soon. Look at those buses. They're not in good shape. 62%, etc., etc. So yeah, this is the one that we want. Make it a little higher priority and then give me a footpath to the city somewhere. This is a good enough connection, honestly. I don't like any of those angles, so there's that. Let's get our construction office on here. And on here, and then eventually on that piece, and we should be in business to do a couple things here or there. A lot of workers waiting here. That's fine. We still have more than enough apartments or flats available, however you want to call them. These guys look happy. You look semi-happy, and you look happy, and you look happy. yes, this may be a winter problem, but it may be just a general problem with how many buses we currently have running on here, because I don't like to see 2 buses waiting here. 3 buses now when that one gets there. That is not the goal of this. Oh, are those buses actually... Why did the other bus go first? That is a little bit surprising. I don't know why these are parked here. I don't know what the logic is. You saw that other one just drive through there, right? Yeah. Huh. I wonder if they're not allowed to leave because they are too damaged. And they're probably both in the same category here. You're at 65, you're at 62. Yes. Interesting. I wonder if because I placed this one here, if that's just connected now. They're like, well, these are already here, so they should get repaired. Either way, we need the vehicle repair station, otherwise nothing's going to happen here. We also need this to get done. Why isn't this constructed yet? That's silly. I honestly thought that was already being done, but apparently it wasn't. So too bad. No, just 10 people is fine. Get it done. There you go. Cool. Yes, we need those. We need both of those to get done in no time, hopefully. But yeah, those buses are just parked there. So they're not contributing to our thing, which also means new vehicle type available. Oh, that's a pretty bus. Which also means this may be a problem. Oh, another thing. We probably want these two to be constructed because it can only help to have direct something there. Yes, you. Where's my truck with the fabric? You are the fabric truck. Can you go park? Actually, can you go... Where are you? You're there. Can you go here, unload everything that you have, and then I want you to go to our depot. Thank you. Go to the next station. I want to get rid of what we have, but then I want to see... Because technically, one fabric factory produces more than enough for 2 clothing factories. So if we're lucky and everything goes well, we should no longer have to import any clothing for any reasons. So I don't know if you guys saw that, but this guy, because of how this is connected, dropped everything off here, which was already full, but that got pushed into the direct connections, which in this case are these clothing factories, which is wonderful. So they should be doing okay. We have hazardous waste sitting here. That is interesting. That is very interesting indeed. Do we have anything interesting like bio-waste? Nope. Oh, there's a little bio-waste sitting there. We could start storing that and turning it into like fertilizer if we wanted to, but we need these guys to be connected for that, and I'm not planning on building them just yet. We're getting there, but not yet. I cannot export fabric. That is not a bad thing. And one thing that we can do for right now is just increase the fabric storage that we have here at expense of clothing, because we're never going to have this much clothing sitting here, because that's the thing that we're just going to export right away. So, okay. Everyone can do their things. You guys are full and do your thing. Yeah, no, this should be working for a little while, and we should be making some money off of that. Very good. But yes, this thing, with these 2 guys parked here, makes me very nervous, because it really, we have to get that one done. It would be nice if winter was over, so everything can speed up a little bit, but we're not yet at that stage, which is fine. 5% unemployment, that is great. That's really great. Yeah. But we'll see. I hope at this point, honestly, I hope at this point you guys can all play along already, because there hasn't been much that made me think this is not ready yet. So I hope it's ready for you guys. Something that I'm curious about, though, while those guys are doing their thing on February 11th, is do we have, buy used vehicles, do we have more of these yet? Nope. These are all mostly mods, a couple train things, a fire truck, cool. Used fire truck, very nice. But nothing else. I don't know what the criteria is to get these things in, but we definitely want this one when it's time, which it's not right now. Asphalt paver. Yes, one of those. Nice bus. We have the cement mixer. And there are a lot of nice vehicles here, but there you go. I would like to see cargo wagons like these for waste, which I don't Haven't heard and haven't seen anything come through. Obviously, these are all modded ones. Yes, there's nothing in here yet that can export waste via train, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. So I guess we'll just figure that out. Explosives factory wants 100% of chemicals. You still have full. Perfect. This is all looking really well, but without the 2 extra buses, that is not going to move. And yeah, I really hope that this is just connected because I just built this building here. It's almost done, so that's good. We just need a couple more materials and then we are in business. There you go, drop off all the things. Now just some concrete, and that shouldn't take very long, and then we are actually starting to do our maintenance, which is exciting. Just one more. Come on, you can do it. There you go. Hey, it's summer, it's spring. Yeah, maybe I can explain to you now how this repair station actually works as we have this done. Those vehicles are connected. What do you need? No resources. Okay, we have to start delivering the stuff that they want. They want all of this stuff, which is a warehouse, or it's a warehouse, which is a covered hull and then an open hull, and that's it. They do want a vehicle, like, here. I'll just show you instead of babbling on about stuff. We don't have NATO money. We have to take this. They do want vehicles, and we're going to color these some color that makes sense. White, orange, I guess. We need vehicles for driving to other places to do repairs. And it's helpful to have, like, they will go to all the places, like construction office, like any place that houses vehicles, really, or houses trains, like anything like that, even distribution offices and all those things too. So we want to have trucks here that can move repair mechanics or repair materials to those places so they can get that done in one swing. Great, so that's what we have now, but we also need the materials to actually make all the things happen. They're right next to a fuel station, so I'm not going to give them any fuel imports. That will be silly. Let's see, can one of you, because I don't think we need that much material. We need, what do we need? Here's what we're going to do. Just assign this, yes, and this is just covered hulls. We don't need fuel, honestly, but yes, 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 and yes. Those are the things that we're going to move there, which is a little unfortunate because fabric we can actually get from another place. So I may... we need another distribution office. Okay, all we want is those to get things repaired, which means we actually have to import them, which is this one, this one, this one, and this one. Cool. Fabric, I just have to find a different way to do that, which I think if we tell you to also pick up fabric from here, okay, that should be relatively easy. Yes, fabric right there. Pick up fabric from there and drop it off over here. It's kind of on the way for what you're doing anyways, and just drop off the fabric. You should be in a pretty good shape. And it does look like we have enough trucks sitting here unless you have something loaded. No, you have not. That's very good. Do we have fabric here? Yes, we have fabric here. And we don't need a lot of it. Then we have this one. You are currently just doing what? What are you doing? You're loading and unloading everything everywhere. What? Oh, you're doing explosives. You're loading whatever we need, bringing it to the explosives farm. Very cool. And you're unloading everything here and you're loading the explosives. Very interesting. Here's what we're going to do. Tell you. Bring stuff over here and I just want you to unload everything that's open hull related. So steel, I guess aluminum. No construction waste. I don't know what that's assigned. No metal scrap, no aluminum scrap. Is there anything else? What else? You just need steel and aluminum, right? Yeah, cool. So that one can get assigned too, and now they should figure out all the things that they will need and can start repairs, which is awesome. How are these buses doing? You are 23%, so they're not very old, but as you can see, we need that done soon. And some of the stuff that they're going to move around is relatively expensive, so that's a little scary too. Actually, I almost like this one better for my fabric transport, but maybe I'll be okay with what it is. Yeah, let's just assume that we're fine. what vehicles are heading this way right now. Waste. Do we need to worry about... Yes, the waste... There's waste production here. There's a waste container right there. We just have to make sure that we are a little bit efficient here. So how about a big waste container? Can I separate in here? I think I can. Yes, I can, but just one each. But that should be okay. It's just a simple industry. So big stand right here. I don't mind putting it right there because that connection is a little better than what we're used to. So get you in here and life should be good. What do you have? You have fabric, great. You have none of the other stuff yet, but that's all the expensive stuff. So once that comes in, we will see something happening. Look at these! They're being repaired. Wonderful. Wear and tear at 16%. Keep going. Come on, 2 more work days. You can do it. I believe in you. What do you currently need? You are out of plastic and mechanical components. Got it. No problem. Vehicles on lines that are not directly connected to anything will go. Oh, nice. What do I need? I guess fire prevention is the next thing that I should care about. So let's let them figure it out. But that means we can build the next thing, which is super cool. So, yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. Vehicles that are on direct lines will go into this building when they are ready to get repaired. Vehicles that park in other buildings, you will send these trucks to, which is wonderful. And vehicles that are directly connected to them, and that was this weird orangey looking thing that's around the building. Can you see that? Like slightly. You can attach any building that stores any type of vehicle. So you could go up here and put one of these right next to it. And you see it's highlighting orange on the side. Now it's not. Now it's highlighting orange. It will just repair in there without having to send a truck out. Which, I mean, that's pretty cool. Okay. I want this now. Because I can build the rail, well, I can plan the rail distribution office, which is all I really care about right now. So that should fit here. I am 100% sure about that. Let's get our rail situated. And honestly, if we can just cut it down to right here, that should be more than sufficient for what we're gonna do next. Get me this one, and then train distribution office, yes please. It's about this size. And it looks like we will readjust the rail that's on the north side of this part just a tiny bit, which is not the end of the world. So we can do that. Get you over here, get you over here, and then this way. Looks like you're building my technical university and we have no more money. People are being a little unhappy because, hey, they probably don't have power, which means they don't have water, which means they don't have everything that they care about. 850, we have 2.5 million in the bank. I think 950 would give us about 200,000 bucks, so that is pretty okay. Borrow that money, pay this back. I'm paying it back every time because you lower your payment quite a bit if you don't compound your loans all the time. So we're doing that just for trying to be clever. How clever is it? It's keeping me alive so far. So that's my answer to that. Let's get this one in here so that one can go to both places. This is also just a little bit off. So we're going to try that again after this turn. But it should be relatively straightforward. These ones I'm not worried about it not letting me build what I want to build. Because there's enough space. That's all that means. That can get assigned to that. I'm not going to build this because, again, 78 tons of steel. That's expensive. That's very expensive, actually. Should I connect you here or here? I think here makes enough sense. And where should I connect you to? I think at that point we'll just go out here. Can I get a whoop whoop? F4, no snapping. Shift. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I wanted. There you go. I knew you could do that. And then you can connect here. Now we have a better connection to the NATO side if we ever want that. Because there's really nothing right here that we need to connect to. So that should be good. Yeah, deconstruction office just can go out there and fix all those things. And that looks great. Now this one will be the next thing that we get built, which is great. Just have less workers here. Don't need to be that crazy about it. I'm still missing plastics, but I suppose that these buses are getting repaired pretty quick. Your wear and tear is out now. Okay. Can you go? Is there something wrong with your line? Is there something wrong with the setup? We have 4 buses on here. Yes, you are parked in a bus station. Yes. Why aren't you going? That's weird. I don't want to have to restart this, but if that bus comes in and those 2 buses aren't leaving, there's something else going on here. Send you home. Well, home. Send you to this stand. Let's call it that. And do the same thing with you, and then just restart the route for you guys and see if that makes a real difference. It's weird, but hey, I did just say 2 minutes ago that I haven't seen any groundbreaking issues, and I was hoping that... Huh. Don't know if you saw that, but that was a bus that kind of just drove... There it is. This is a very old bug that I haven't seen in a while, so... You're thinking that you want to refuel, but where are you actually going? Can I just send you home, or is it going to crash? If it's going to crash, I don't want to deal with it. So let's save this as the next episode. S8E9, very good. And then tell you to go home. Control H, it's not working. Okay, perfect. Control H, nope. Interesting. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. So yeah, that bus seems to be okay now. I wonder if the other bus is okay. Or if it's going to do the same weird thing. Yeah, it's not here. Don't know what happened, but those buses were doing something. There it is. It's getting back on the line, so they can figure the things out. Magic buses, magic bus rides, why not? Okay, so this one is slowly getting there, which is great. You guys are doing your thing. That's also great. We have some... Oh, wow. We have one of them filled up already. So we only have about 200 spaces left, which means to me we should start building more things. And yes, I guess I'm building these, not knowing if I should build... Well, no. I'm not going to build the small ones because these have definitely a better... ROI for getting bigger, like denser buildings. You can get more people in these buildings. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that was so hard to say. But yes, let's get these in here. Get all of that connected. That was the wrong connection. That's the connection that I want. Get this one out of here. Get all of those assigned. Tell the construction office to do something about these. Cool. How are you? You are still at just 214, so you seem to be okay. I would like... Let's see, can I get you in here? Yes, I can. Can I get you in here? Also, I could get that one in there, but this one seems to make more sense. And then get this one here, and they're all a little different. That is fine. Give me a big monument. I would actually love it if we can fit you right here, which we can. And I think this will be in range of everyone, so that makes me happy. Cool. Yes, they're all doing just fine. Power stations, how are you doing? You are at way overloaded. Oh my gosh. You're all way overloaded. I think when I started building these, I already knew that we're kind of overloaded on all the levels there, but I guess I forgot. So let's fix that. How's this? This is nowhere near good. Okay. I'm surprised to have not seen power outages at night, but that's nice. Usually I say 150% is fine, but this is clearly double that, so that's not 150% at all. There's nothing here that we can connect to. All of these are taken, and we also wouldn't want to split them that way. So I suppose what we could do is add a new splitter. Should we do this one, or should we do a bigger one? We might as well use one of the newer ones. Put a splitter right here. Sure. Then give me a dirt connection for right now, because I would like this actually relatively soon. Then give me the biggest power line that I can get in here. I can't see it, and I don't want this to look completely horrible, so let's get day mode on. Come on, there you go. And then let's see if we can run this relatively reasonable. I don't have a problem with the long spots in between. I do have a problem with the lines hanging too low at some point. So this should be fine. That can go in there. Should I make this one of these? No, I don't want to. I'm not ready for that yet. Power transformer, yes. You will just go on this side of the city. So how about we just put you here? Let's continue this road just a little bit. This is dirt road right now, so might as well do that. F4 to turn the snapping back on. And then you can just go, honestly, we may use that for something. Make that a dirt road, and dirt road connection right there. That looks good. Get me one more full connection from there to there. Perfect. That's a new vehicle that I haven't seen before. And then we should be okay to start building some substations. So substations, they do like to be connected to a real road, which is silly, but okay. So we really just have to overlap the ones that exist. So put one here. Don't know why I didn't want to put the road connection on there, but that's fine. Put one there, put one here if I can. I totally can. I don't know how I'm going to get a line in there, but I totally can get one there. And then we could put one probably out here, because it will cover a lot of the buildings that we will care about later on. So that's good. I generally don't like running these power lines before I have the environment set up, as in know where buildings are, but I guess we're doing it. So there's that. Put you there. Let's get this one taken back a little bit so we can get this road actually connected, because that doesn't feel like a terrible connection for anything that we want to do, maybe later. That looks fine. Get this one in here, and then we're gonna check on this. You're not done yet. Okay. We'll leave you alone then. Let's run up to here. We're not too close, which may or may not be good. And then come out all the way over here. And we're gonna play the power line game again. There's the first one. The second one, yes, you can actually fit in here. That's great. Can I get you there. And the last one, I would just like you to play along here. Very good. That's nice. And then we can just follow along these guys. Yeah, that's great. Okay. All right, and then I hope I can just get a direct connection here. Very good. Then we need one more. One more has to fit somewhere, and that one is here. That one will be a little harder to get out of this thing. We could go underground. The problem with underground is they're just not as efficient. They don't give us enough power, and I'm not ready to go for that pretty just yet. Maybe down the road, but right now I'm not ready for that yet. So you cannot get me a good connection like that. That's fine. Let's see, if I can get out this way, I will. Otherwise we'll just have to do something a little more drastic. Can you? I saw something green. I saw something green very briefly, so I was hopeful that that would actually work there. I can't see at night. I need the power lines to actually look reasonable. Let's see what happens here. Why did we lose happiness again? That looks like a little full. Okay. We are unable to get electronics. Cool. Crime, not a huge impact. Loyalty, some impact. And pray in church, sure. Yeah, okay. I don't know why we're still going down, but it seems like there shouldn't be very huge issues, which is a good thing. There it was. And then I can't build anything else afterwards. Perfect. From there? From there, if we can get out here, it is not the best setup, but that may be what it takes, because we can run on this side of the road pretty reasonably. No, I do want you here, then here. Oh, that reminds me. Didn't mean to connect this and this again, so they can go. More power line stuff. Let's get that one over here and then just feed into the existing wires. And 2 and 3 of these pylons towers look really good together. Once you get to more than that, it just looks like a nest of wires, and it's not pretty anymore. I mean, it's not pretty right now, but it's at least reasonable, and I'm okay doing that. I think you should do 2, but at some point it's just too much, and that is, well, up to you. You do whatever you want to do. Talked enough now. That's connected. All the things are connected, so let's get all that wiring in where we need it. Let's get all these things connected and assigned. Very good. That's assigned. That's assigned. Some housing is assigned. Some of these buildings are assigned. We have a lot of construction going on now. That is not quite what I want to do. So let's turn most of these off. I really just need one of the big new buildings to actually get done, and the rest we can do later on. So this should be okay. The gravel construction can commence. May as well get this one done because we're doing something out here. Those 2 I want to get done ASAP because, yeah, power. We can't have a power problem. Hey, the buses are running again. That's wonderful. Nothing to repair. Cool. That's actually really good news. That means that these guys are also not terrible. Let's check our wagons or our vehicles. Show wear and tear. Make sure that everything that we have, and I don't know if all of them are set up that way, are set to be repaired at about 50%. Honestly, we can probably turn that up to 70. It may be a little cheaper. Once you get into the 80%, they will actually break down, and that will be a problem, but we're not there yet. Research finished. Cool. What do we have? Fire prevention industry, fire prevention civil infrastructure, and residential apartments. I would like industries first because they're the furthest away. And that looks good. How's our higher education? We still have some, and that's all I care about. We could put a dorm here somewhere, a dormitory, and that would give us more educated people faster. But I don't think we have an actual problem, so this should be fine. There's a lot of concrete that we need there. All right. Are you guys? Yes, you are. You're doing all the things that you're supposed to do. Very good. I'm proud of you. We will have to figure out how to get crops into this thing by the end of the summer. But hey, you always have to figure out something, right? Okay. How's this going? Industry-wise, are we overflowing? Nope. One truck is capable of keeping up with whatever we bring here, and that is that guy, which is awesome. Are you making me money? No, you're costing 20 bucks. That is totally fine with me. How about you guys? We have a really low unemployment, which makes me a little nervous because it usually means they're working in places where I don't want them to work. Looks fine there, looks fine here. There are 50 people parking there. Oh, maybe this is a problem. Maybe having these guys just... Oh, yes, makes sense. The construction officers are coming out here and saying, hey, give me all your workers. And they have relatively big buses, which is not helping. Like that one just showed up there. And these guys, wow, three people are just not moving really fast on this thing. I could just make that a dirt road too. That will be totally fine. Hey, 2 more people. There we go. Now we have enough people to do that, to make that happen. Cool. Yes, all those little construction sites will add up eventually, but I think we are doing okay right now. So we had 214. That's nice. This one's not built yet. I think these numbers may include this building, but I'm not 100% sure. Yes, you're building here. That's nice. I don't want that many people here. 10 is fine because we're not out of space yet. This is my higher priority, actually, so I would like that one to get done. What do I want? Chemicals. I was actually hoping I could make a chemical campus today, but yeah, that's not going to happen. That's for sure. So, oh well. How are you guys doing? No workers. Well, that's anti-helpful. Where are all my workers? You have nothing. That's my only income. That is not helpful at all. How are you guys doing? No electronics, that's fine. Spirituality, all that stuff is okay. Health is good. Happiness is reasonable. I think we could purchase electronics that would actually make people happier. We can also, well, we could, government loyalty? How low is that? 31%. That's not bad. Crime, we can work on soon. I think before crime, I need a little better industry to actually get that one moving. So let's not go crazy on that just yet. Let's check all the industries here. They look fine. Let's just turn this up to 1 each. I don't even know what all this one is producing, but that should be okay. And I'm not sure if this counts as an industry or if this counts as something else. That's probably something I have to figure out too. 0% unemployment. That's bad. We're building too much again, as usual. Should we follow a couple guys around? Where are you going? You are my normal industry run. So we'll just follow you. The fields are growing. That's good. We have to start bringing some fertilizer out there too. See, this is why I didn't want to skip things, because there is a lot of stuff going on all the time. I put some like main road signage in here if you're wondering what all those signs are. But yes, there is just a lot of little things going on all the time, and I don't feel that so far, we're in episode 9, I haven't been bored in an episode yet. I let it run for like a month last episode and didn't do anything in that, but overall, there's always stuff to do. It's not like I'm just like, well, I don't know what to do now, so I just let it run, which before totally was a thing. Before, I would let it build for like 2 years because nothing else was going on, but we don't need that anymore. Small headquarters of the Communist Party. Maybe I should just stop being crazy on this, get a couple less people in there, and then we have a few more workers available here. That should probably help. And real honesty, any research that happens in here now is not super critical. So as long as I have like 12 or so people working here, we should have enough education to keep everyone happy. Very good. So you, next time you go somewhere, are you going to pick up some people? 15. Yeah, that's not helpful. That's not helpful at all. But that's okay, because I think most of these things will get done very, very soon. Let's go check this one. Power percentages. They honestly look pretty good. We have that Lenin monument over here, which will take a little while to do. And again, don't need that many workers parked here. It's not necessary. Yay, the last piece of road is getting done over there. That's really good news. Yeah. Okay. How are we doing on fabric? We have used 30 tons of it, but we still have more sitting there. So at some point I will turn that off and let us do the things. Economy and trade last month. This does, well, but yeah, this matters a little bit. 56,000. We have produced a little bit of fabric, and that fabric is well, it's a 1 to 2, right? Yes. It's not enough yet to account for all the clothing, but we're getting there. So that makes me happy. Do we have enough crops sitting here? Yes, we do. Hey, it's working. Oh, chemicals are missing. Why are chemicals missing? Oh. Why are chemicals missing? You have mechanical components sitting there. I don't know why that still happens. It is so annoying. You have clothing sitting here? Really? Are you kidding me? That stuff is annoying because it actually costs money, but you just got to stay on top of that. We have an extra truck sitting right over here. What do we want to do with you? You have no wear and tear, so you're good there. You probably should come just up here and be part of my crop transport, because we only have 1 truck sitting there right now. That's not going to be enough to keep up with everything. And we have to get trucks to move our internal storage. 144 tons, that's enough for half of one of these fields to come down here. So that is definitely something I have to consider down the road. Where are we getting... I don't even know where we're getting our grain from right now, and I probably should know that, but I don't want to figure that out. Can this thing get just done? We just have a lot of concrete that still has to get delivered here, but I just need more, and I need more workers. I need more people. I need more. It's just going to be like that for a little while, isn't it? I don't think there's a real way around this. Yeah, it's just going to happen. How are we doing on time? 45 minutes. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no, I'm reaching now because I need that university to get done, and then I want to get chemicals going. In the meantime, this is going to start producing some grain, which is nice. I could start putting some roads and stuff in here, but honestly... this whole block as far as I'm concerned, could turn into chemicals, and that would be great. We're just not quite ready for that yet. And we definitely don't have the worker numbers to support such an operation either, so that's a problem too. Hey, you're half full? Really? Killing me, Smalls. You're killing me. Water. Okay. Yeah, check all the little industries over here. There's another bus. Is that a... It'd be nice if it says from a mod or from a... if it's vanilla, but I know that's a little much to ask. This one seems to do really well, which I'm actually surprised by, but I'm happy that it does well. Hazardous waste from the hospital. That makes sense, right? Just a little expensive to get rid of, but that's fine. Looks like most of our power-related things are actually getting done, which is nice. We need one more delivery of concrete. There we go. I'll get this done. See, I can talk my way out of this, and there it is ready. Now, we don't need this many. How about 20? Sure, and then I would like you to get into chemistry right away. Cool. 10 and 10. That means you can have less workers now, much less. I could even probably turn you off because, well, fire prevention is not that bad. We'll leave you on and let these guys figure out how they want to do things, because it looks like this one may even have more room for students. Government loyalty, 70%? I don't think so. I don't know why it would be that way. We can't even tell who's loyal yet and who isn't, so that's a thing. Let's turn that one a little higher. Let's get me a couple more people and then turn this one a little higher again. Yeah, that makes me happy. This one is moving really fast. So now I know next episode I can 100% start the chemical industry setup right here. Needs a name? I won't come up with one because that is not my strength, and you should know your strengths and your weaknesses. So that is all wonderful. Look at the city. It's growing into a nice little functioning thing of sorts that has lights, has cameras, has actions. The power lines are getting completed in the background. Beautiful. It's just nice and busy. So thank you very much for watching. This is what we did. Next time, chemicals should get us in the money, I hope. And once we have money, we can start rail. Before we have money, we're not going to do anything with rail. But once we have money, we're going to start rail. And that makes me excited. So let's see what happens. Bye-bye.